Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are tuning in from. Good afternoon from Toronto, Canada. Aladdin Ansari is here back on our page. And again, today we have another special guest to share with you more about our journey, about the business we're doing, to educate you more. We would love to hear from you as well. Let us know where you're tuning in from this world. If you're catching the replay, also leave us a comment. We would love to connect with you. And I will let our special guest, Matit, originally from Philippines and living here as well in Toronto, Canada, to introduce herself to all of you guys. Hi, Matit. Thanks so much for having for accepting our invitation today. How are you doing?
You're welcome. No, it's my pleasure actually. It's an honor to be here on your page, Aladdin and Saria. But
Thank
anyway,
you.
hello to your viewers. So good afternoon to your viewers. I know you have global audience as well. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning to whichever part you're watching this tonight or today, this afternoon, because in Toronto we are afternoon. So I'm
Yeah.
Matet, I'm Marites, but Matet in short is easier to say. I'm from originally from the Philippines. I am a nurse all my life for 20 years and I am a business owner for 2 years. I celebrated my 2 years on January 30th. So it's
Wow.
been amazing so far. I'm a mom of three teenage boys, going to the church close to you, or the school close to you. And it's funny how we are neighbors. And thank you for having me this afternoon.
Wow, it's a
Well,
pleasure. It's really a pleasure, Matit. Like for our audience, we just noticed that we don't live far from together. We are connected through this online business, but virtually. But we have never the chance to know where she's so close, and that's so exciting. God bless your kids.
and you are busy and with kids, and you've been a nurse as well. So how long has you been with started with the online business, and why should a nurse like you do the online business?
Okay, so just a little background because I wasn't looking for anything business when this business actually found me. Okay, so I was bedbound. I was mending my broken bone. I had a fracture during that time 2 years ago, almost today, because 2 years and 5 months now. I couldn't still go back to my work because of that fall. I just missed one last step in my basement here and boom, my bone was cracked. My right leg was shattered. So that was my situation when this business actually found me. So I wasn't looking for anything business, but here I am 2 years now, enjoying the journey. But what's your other question again? Why did I start, right? Why
Yeah,
did I
when did
start
you
this
start? Yeah.
business? There's no agenda when I said, let me try, let me look. I didn't have any agenda. I just said, oh, this is something new. I was curious. This is something new because I nursed all my life. 20 years of my life. I read nursing books. I studied nursing. I went to my work daily nursing, not like nothing else because I was so scared of business. My parents didn't teach me how to do business, or I wasn't exposed to anything business. So here I am without the experience, without computer skills. I just said, let me try. That's all I did. And the next thing you know, it's 2 years now. I'm enjoying myself just because, oh my goodness, 2 years and 5 months, I haven't gone back to my nursing. What should I have been doing if I wasn't doing this business? Because I could do it here at home comfortably while I am recovering because I couldn't walk like before. Like my leg was restored. I have it, but it doesn't give me that mobility that I previously had. So I lost that. So I couldn't go back to my previous nursing job. Like I did bedside nursing. I couldn't do that anymore. So thankfully, this business came, and now I'm enjoying it. If you tell me, will I go back to nursing? I would choose not to if I can, but I still have to go back. We're still young. We have to put more service there and then do this. But I've been doing this full time, and I'm enjoying it. So that's my story joining this business. I didn't have
Well, amazing story, and you mentioned something important that were sick and recovering from a fall for more than 2 years
two
now.
years. Yeah.
So how do you manage to run this business while in this dilemma?
You know, I there were challenges physically because I was in a lot of pain. I wouldn't wish for that pain to be even experienced by my enemies. It's really painful. I had PIC line for 6 months, and I was doing the training in that situation. Like I was in pain. Sometimes I cry, and then sometimes if my pain meds is working, I'm okay. I always have my phone anyway, so I watch from there. So I was able to manage. Actually, it entertained me during that time when I was in pain. Like I don't know, I was worried. Will I get my
Mhm.
leg back? Because I was going to that fourth surgery then. Then afterwards, when I'm okay, like everything that's broken will be fixed. And thankfully, I had my bone fixed, and I was recovering well. So mostly the challenges was my own inner critic. When your motivation is low,
Right.
like,
Yeah,
will I be able to do this business, and all that self-talking? That
Yeah.
was my major dilemma. Like my enemy was my own self.
yeah,
Like, do I want to be on social media? Because you'll be out here like this. Like, you should be out because people would think of us as, like pretenders and scammers and all that. So
yeah,
you have to be out there. That was my biggest challenge. But here I am, all out. Like, I don't have to hide anything because this business has blessed me so much, me and my family, that I cannot shut my mouth. I just keep
yeah,
sharing. Whoever
Exactly.
yeah.
asks me to come, and let's talk about it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And we have a say in Arabic, Matit, what doesn't kill you make you stronger.
that's true.
Sometimes when you go through challenges in life, you ask yourself, "Oh, why this happening for us? Like, why did I broke my leg? Oh my God, I was counting on my career." But look what God was, hiding for
Preparing
you.
for her.
Like
Yeah.
you're doing great, you're achieving
Yeah.
great results, in this business. And sometimes we just be desperate about something, but we don't know that God has a better plan. Like He shut
That's
some
true.
doors for us to offer us better things that are better for our life. We think that being employed, it's the security, and we're gonna look at yourself like you did nursing, you studied hard, it's a hard like medical field, it's not something easy, right? And then boom, a like you broke your leg,
Yeah,
and
I
then
want to
what
share
I'm gonna.
something, Saria. I want to share
Yeah,
something that's in line with what you're saying, like whatever doesn't kill you. I
yeah,
always say that going live or anything that I do online, if there's no one dying, I'm okay. I'll do it. Happily, I will do it. Because if nobody's dying, I'm a nurse. So every time I deal with dying patients and all that. But
yeah.
if no one is dying, and with whatever I'm doing, no one will die, I'm going to go for it. So,
Exactly. Oh, that's
Exactly.
great. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Some people, like, we put obstacles for our stuff. Like you mentioned something that's very important, Matit, when you said I didn't have this mindset of entrepreneur or of a business owner. I didn't think about doing that. But then when time came and you saw the opportunity, you were capable to value the opportunity in order to make a decision, even though you didn't have the mindset. You had the mind open, to learn new skills. You were ready to know to venture something new. You had faith. You believed in yourself. So what would you do? What would you say, Matit, to those people who, come across lucrative opportunities in their life, and then the only thing that stops them from doing whatever they have to do is fear. Like, just, okay, the obstacle of no money. I don't have money. Does it take money to, to start an online business, or it takes a specific mindset and the money will follow? What do you think about that?
okay, so this is from my perspective as a coach now, because I'm coaching a lot of people from all globally. I meet a lot of people. I meet every situation that they have. I meet every single, like, their reasons why they cannot start this business. There's a lot of reason, not just money. Tell you, like, a lot already have not just mindset, because some people can go out of their comfort zone and do this business.
Yeah.
The biggest struggle is family holding them back. Like,
Mhm.
they don't want them to go through. That's a scam, so then they don't want to go on. So the money is there. Some people, just like today, I had a new fresh business partners. The husband just don't let her do it, but
Yeah.
then the wife wanted it. Like, she didn't work all her life, so then she wanted her own financial security, like her own. She never tried working because the husband doesn't let her, because they are well off. They have, they meet ends. They're okay, but
Yeah.
not that. The you also want to work on your own. You also want to be independent on your own. So different scenarios. So those who don't have money, Actually, one of that too is the biggest factor because every business has investment, time and money. But then
Exactly. Yeah.
this is not a lot of investment if you come to think of it, because we always spend on things like big things that it doesn't result into a good future, but
Yeah.
this I invested because anyway, I didn't have agenda at first, but the next thing you know, it doubled my nursing income. I'm not working in nursing right now because I can't. But this business sustained my family, kept, our savings for, because I have the boys are going for university soon, like very soon,
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
So then this sustained me and this gave me materialized my dream of retiring early. So
That's amazing.
paying
Exactly.
your mortgage early will
Yeah.
free you, the time and the money. So then,
Yeah.
hopefully, that's my dream to retire and my husband to retire early, 5 years probably. So yeah,
And you will, and you will. We can see it coming.
yeah,
We see you how great you're achieving, and since you reached already after 2 years to what you accomplished today, I'm pretty sure you will, Mati. I would love that you highlight, what was that skill that Matit used, to learn to start something from scratch without any experience in the online space. What the skill that you have used to make you successful? What did it take from anyone who wants to really pursue success in this business to do?
yeah. Everyone has fear. So if you live in fear, anything and life would be so hard. You have to take that leap, you have to jump in, because I was in misery, but this opportunity became my opportunity to like get out of that, instead of self-pitying. I
Yeah.
got out. And the next thing you know, I have a full community of people, very positive, that got me through not just my personal dilemma, because I was just watching people soaring. And while
Mhm.
I am battling my own, will I keep my leg during that time? And that mentality kept me positive, like looking at people, seeing their progress and all that. So the skill set is, I think I was so patient.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I kept my motivation going, because sometimes you will lose your motivation. Even you,
Yeah.
even both of you,
Yeah.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Some days you wouldn't want to go on like this, like you wouldn't want to get on social media. You have to be out there, right? But sometimes you don't feel like it. But then
Yeah.
I indulge in that day, like one day, give myself one day to like rest, but never quit. I
Yeah.
always persevered. I always went on top of things, like there is a training that I have to do. I went above and beyond. I use our flock groups. I read their question and answer there. That's how I made myself, like I learned more. I became more
Yeah.
knowledgeable about the business,
Exactly.
know how to make ads, just because I went through the training. And everyone, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. That the training is already there. Why not use it? It's for, it's really little amount of money that they put in, you put in on that training, and everything there is already comprehensive. Plus, we have the community of people who are always there to help us 24/7, because we are global, right? So I
Yeah.
Mhm.
never found myself alone in this business. So what I put in is my persevering, go-getter, motivated attitude that I can do it too. I also put money. I didn't say I did. I did not, because I have to have that. It will come back. All the money
Yeah.
that I invested came back to me hundredfold.
Yeah.
So if that's the best way to go, I'm not reinventing. I see how people, the successful, they said success leaves trails. So
Yeah.
that's what I did. I follow their trails and get bits by bits. You don't have to copy them.
No.
Look at them
Yeah.
and make it your own. Okay, so
Exactly.
because we are different individuals, different, because you are the boss of this business, different way of running your business. But just make sure you stay plugged in. There is always that system, that training that we go back to, and the people around us that we can be nosy at and look at their whatever they're doing, and you will be successful as well.
That's very true.
That's great. Yeah, you highlighted amazing things in this. That
Yeah.
first of all, if you have the will to do anything, you can succeed. You can achieve. You're successful in life, whatever the case. Either you have money or you don't have money. If you want to buy a home, to purchase a home, people are ready to put, the loan, this huge amount to buy the home. while it's not give you that much money, but a business that will build it to you and nothing comparing to it. We are from background experience as well. Business owners, we used before this online business. We know how much we spend money to have our
Yeah.
business is built. This is nothing comparing to the online business. If they decided to do, they have the training, they have the community that supports, because this is a very important thing. When you want to start any business, the surrounded people around you, most of them, they say, don't do it. No, this is not for you. You will not
Yeah.
succeed. Listen this. And people will feel fear. While in this business, as you said, there's supportive community global that can support you and give you all what you need, and build business that is ready to success. Just achieve your goals.
Yeah.
Work and achieve your goals.
And coming from this background, Matit, because we had our business back home, like Dubai and China, and we know how much it costs to build a brick and mortar business. So when people are scared, to invest in the online, like we say, those days are like, we're lucky living in those days, because it's making it possible for a lot of people to be entrepreneur with a very reasonable amount of investment, while it wasn't possible in the past. It took you like lot of money, to build in a physical location, do the marketing part, hire employees, follow up with all the headache. You don't have all of these here. Like, the online is making it possible for more people to be free in their time, free in their finance. It only takes an open mind to learn, to be ready, and all these other details will follow, obviously. So tonight is our live webinar, Matit.
It is, yeah.
Amazing live webinar for us. Same for you. 90 minutes. I remember the first time I was like, 90 minutes. I have to watch 90 minutes. I was like, but it was the best 90 minutes I had ever watched in my life. Those 90 minutes put me on the good track, on the right track. What do you advise people who are watching us today and are interested to learn?
Yeah. I had the chance to host the webinar on January 20th. It was fun, because it's a big thing for me, because I vowed to like get out of my comfort zone. So all of you who are maybe resonate with our story, it's not all bed of roses, but without a plan B, I didn't have a plan B, but God is so good to me that He gave this business on the right time, when I didn't think I needed it the most, because I said I was sick, but I said yes. And maybe a plan B is not a bad idea at all. So all of the webinar actually tells us the overview of the system, the overview of this online business. And then you will hear the other part of the webinars. You will hear people who use the system, how their lives were changed, were transformed by this business. So then it's so surreal that I am here talking about it now, and I'm being part of that webinar, because I never watched the live, because I was so scared of the limelight. I never wanted to be like on this social media. I was also a private person, but here I am. Why? Because this business changed my life and my family's life. Like, I thought I'm not gonna retire as planned and all that, because I lost my nursing job. But then here I am, because of this business, I am able to thrive. And you actually could run this business by yourself if you don't need the community around us. But there's always that supportive community. You can do it alone, or you could also have this whole flock of people to reach your goals. So we soar high together, as I always say. And that webinar is the first step. So yeah, sign up with your name and email at Aladdin and Saria's website, and that's where you start. If you resonate with them and you want to work with them, because this is business partnership, then go sign up, because there's no risk. Once you watch the webinar, you don't like it, walk away. We don't have strings attached here. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, for committing time to this live. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and looking forward to meet you in person soon.
Yes.
Thanks for everyone who attend as well.
Yeah, thanks for everyone who's attending.
Asa, Najat, Hina, Rosimine, this is what I and Jen, thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you in the very next Go Live. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.